So good afternoon, everyone, and this is I think lecture number 2, and we were dealing with motion in 2 dimension. Do we remember this? What we were doing in the last class?
Yes, sir.
We had discussed many problems on projectile motion, and I asked you to do other problems from the sheet. Have you tried those problems? Were you able to do them?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we were discussing one problem which I said that we will discuss in the next class. And the problem was like this. A ball is thrown at an angle of 30 degree with a velocity of 30 meter per second. And you have to tell me its velocity after 1 second. Did you try this question, everyone?
Yes, sir. It's option A.
It's option?
A, sir.
Okay, option A. How did you get option A?
We have to take first Vx component and Vy. Then
Okay,
Vx
so
plus Vy gives the
just
velocity.
go a bit slower so that I can catch up with you. So you have to find out the velocity of final x component. That will be equal to ux, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And how much is ux? It is 30 cos 30, yes or no?
Cos 30. Yes, sir.
Well done. Then you have to find the velocity of y component
Y
will be equal
component
to uy minus
minus
gt,
gt.
yes or no? So uy
Yes,
is
sir.
30, I think sine 30
Sin 30.
minus 10 into 1, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
From there you will get the velocity of y component. To find out the total velocity, it will be vxi hat plus vy j hat. To find out the magnitude, you can find out from root over vx square plus root
Plus
over
Vy
vy square, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Well done, that is great. Let me just give you one question more before we move on, so that it reminds you of what we were doing in the class. And I had one question in my mind, and this is that question. It is coming to your screens now, and I'll give you 2 minutes to solve them. Remember, bacha, the same question would be there probably in your sheet that I have sent you. Remember, the questions are all same.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you might have seen this. If you have seen this, not a problem. Please try this. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve this.
Sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, we did not get any question on the
Oh,
screen.
oh, 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 oh. Sorry. You got it now?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Question number 1. Let's see who does it. Yes, my dear bacha, got the answer. See, no one got the answer. It's a simple question, bacha. I gave you this question because you probably would know the answer. That is
Sir,
why, beta.
is it B, sir? Option
Is it D, sir?
B, sir. B.
It is B, sir. How did you get B, sir? That is correct, sir. How did you get B, sir? Guessing. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति?
Gravitation on Earth is 6 times that of Moon.
The value of acceleration due to gravity on moon is gravity on earth का acceleration due to gravity divided by 6. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now range is for given value of u and theta is inversely proportional to g. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So r range on earth multiplied by g on earth should be equal to r multiplied by m, r on moon and g on moon. Do we understand this, bacha?
Yes, sir.
And hence the range on moon will be 6 times. You would remember this. Whenever we talk about moon, if you can jump 6 meters here, you can jump 36 meters there 6 times. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
Please do not make mistakes in this question, beta. Otherwise, otherwise we'll fall into trouble. These are simple questions, and these questions should be answered fast. As I told you, JEE Main is completely 100% the speed of your a test of your. I always confuse it. Speed
Your
of your test.
speed.
What, beta?
Nothing, sir.
What?
Nothing, sir.
It's a test of your speed. I always say speed of your test. I don't know why. It's always a test of your speed, not speed of your test. Here comes one, and I would want you to remember this result. A large number of bullets. I don't know why I feel that some question of this type can come. A large number of bullets are fired in all directions with the same speed u. Dal, 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 dal. What is the maximum area on ground that these bullets will spread? And I wait for your answer. Look at the options and give me the answer. And the answer is
Sir, option B, sir.
option B, sir. Well done. This is how you must answer such questions. Take the minimum possible time, then only it will make a difference in your eventual answer. Everyone understands this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it is pi into r square. R is the maximum range. Maximum range is u square by g. So you square it and you multiply it by pi. Everyone understands this?
Yes, sir.
That means we have done good practice on projectile, and I'm very happy because I don't know why I feel that you might get a question this time around on projectile motion, and this is the next one. Remember, The more the number of questions that you do, and you will realize it that when the number of questions becomes above a certain minimum level, you will always see repeated questions coming. And I told you, if you want to clear JEE Mains, it's very simple. You just do 40 questions a day per subject and you clear JEE Mains. This is the next question. A projectile is projected with an initial velocity of 6i plus 8j. G is given as 10 meter per second square. What is the horizontal range? And remember, you have to do the problem in the shortest and the fastest way, because you have to save time for those questions which might require more time from your end. So this is the question, and I'll give you 1 minute to solve this. And I got time, so I have made it bigger. Yes. Use copy and pencil to the bare minimum. Look at the question. Think about it. Get me the answer. And I shall be very happy. Take GS10. 1 minute I'll give you. Yes, my dear friends.
Sir, it's option B.
Option B, 9.6.
Yes, sir.
Everyone got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
How did you do it?
2
Fastest.
ux uy by g.
Well done. That is the fastest way. So first of all, you think about what is range, and range is ux multiplied by t. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
T is 2 times uy by g. So you can use that shortcut formula that I had given you. 2 times ux uy by g. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
I had given you range in different ways. The more the number of ways that you can remember, the faster is the question that you can do. Now it is very simple. 2 into 6 into 8 divided by 10. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And that is your answer. Well done. While we will do more questions, but right now let us shift to one thing that we should do, and that was the heading for today's class. And the heading for today's class was what? What was the heading for today's class? Forward. What was the heading for today's class?
Equation of trajectory.
Equation of trajectory, and that is the heading that you shall write. Equation of trajectory. What do you mean by trajectory, and what do you understand by the equation of trajectory? Yes, tell me, bacha. You must be knowing it more than me, probably. Yes. What do you understand by trajectory, and what do you understand by equation of trajectory? Tell me. Have you heard the term trajectory first? Have you heard the term trajectory, beta? Yes or no? No, yes. What do you mean by trajectory? Or what do you mean by equation of trajectory? Yes. What do you mean by trajectory, or what do you mean by equation of trajectory? First, this is what you see is the path of the projectile if you fire it at an angle. It reaches some maximum height, it travels some distance along the horizontal. It follows a path. Do you see the path that it follows?
Yes, sir.
This path is known as the trajectory of the particle. Whatever path it follows is known as its trajectory. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Path that this particle follows is known as its trajectory. Now, what do you mean by equation of trajectory? Right now, what we see here, it is moving in a plane in XY axis, an XY plane. As you can see, at any point, it will have some X coordinate, yes or no? And it will have some Y coordinate. Here, remember that we have taken the origin at the point of projection. So my origin is my point of projection that you can see. And I have projected the body from the point O. At any point on its travel, on its path, the point P on its path will have an X coordinate and will have a Y coordinate, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is what I call the equation of trajectory. If I write y as a function of x, or I write x as a function of y, no matter what, that function is known as the equation of trajectory. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Anyone understand this? Raise hands. Now, we are not going to derive that equation of trajectory because we don't have that much time and it is not required at all. How did we derive this? We will write the motion along x-axis. We will write x in terms of u cos theta and t. You already know x is u cos theta into t, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then we write the value of y in terms
Y.
of v sine theta, t and gt square. And then we just substitute the value of time. We eliminate time from both the equations and we get the first form. And remember, the more the number of forms that you can remember here, the better it is for you because question can come in any different form. So that is the first type of form that we will get. And the first type of form will be like this: y is equal to, tell me, x tan theta. You must have seen this, yes?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Mare? Tell me. X tan theta minus gx square by 2 u square cos square theta. Do we remember this form?
Yes.
Yes, sir, or no, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now remember, the more the number of ways in which you can remember this form, the better it is for you. So now I will write in the second way. What is the second way of writing the same equation? X tan theta minus gx square by 2 times ux square. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
Everyone understands this?
Yes,
The
sir.
third way of writing the same thing is y is equal to x tan theta minus g x squared sec square theta by u square. Do you understand what I have done?
Yes, sir.
I will not explain it. Y is equal to x tan theta minus g x squared into 1 plus tan square theta by u square. I hope everyone understands this. Yes or no? No, yes?
Sir. Yes, sir.
I can also write it in this form, and this form may help us in problems which are very tricky. And again, I will not tell you how it is derived. Just have to remember it is just manipulation. X tan theta into 1 minus x by r, where r represents the horizontal range. Have we seen this formula? Yes or no? No, yes. Anyone understand this?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you 2 minutes to note it down and then I'll present some questions for you. Have you noted it down, bacha?
Sir. Done, sir.
Then, sir, comes the first question, sir. The trajectory of a particle is represented by y is equal to root 3x minus gx square by 2. What is the angle of projection? And I wait patiently for your answer.
Sir, C, sir, 60 degrees.
See, sir, 60 degrees. Anyone understand this, sir?
Yes, sir.
I don't see raise hands for everyone. Shall I move on to the next question then?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
So we compare it with the standard equation of parabola of oh yes. Having said the parabola reminds me of something that you must understand that the equation that we have written, whether it is equation number 1 or equation number 2 or equation number 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, all these equations are equations of a parabola. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
All these equations are equations of a parabola. Please write this down. Have you noted down the question, bacha? Shall we
Those-
move on to the next
Sir,
one?
once again, show that question, sir.
So much time you take. The trajectory of the particle is given by y is equal to root 3x minus gx square
Done,
by
sir.
2. And the angle of projection, just looking at root 3, x tan theta is root 3, theta is 60 degrees. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Shall we move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please raise your hands. Then comes this one. The path followed by a projectile or by a body projected along the y-axis is given by y is equal to root 3x minus half x square. G is 10 meter per second. What is the initial velocity of the particle? And I give you 1 minute to solve this. This is question number 2. Yes, my dear friends, do you have an answer?
2 root 10, sir.
2 root 10. Everyone got the same answer? Yes or no? So first of all, you can compare this with the standard equation. As soon as you see root 3, you will understand that the angle is 60 degrees. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then this entire term half is equal to g by 2
By
u square cos square theta. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Half and half will get cancelled. G is 10. Cos theta is cos of 60. Cos of 60 is half. Square it and you will end up with your result. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone understands this?
Yes, sir.
Are we getting comfortable with the equation of trajectory, everyone?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you 1 minute to note it down till I will put the next question. Once you have noted down this one, please let me know.
Done, sir.
Done, sir, everyone, sir?
Everyone.
Then comes question number 3 on trajectory, and I hope you will be able to solve this also in a flash. This comes the next question on trajectory. This comes the next question on trajectory, and I hope that I get an answer quickly for this one. What is the horizontal range for this one? One minute. Shall I help
Sir,
you? Yes,
it's
beta.
no, sir. It's option C.
It's option
3 point.
C, 3.2. That is wrong. It's option D, 12.8. Okay, let me help you out. There are many ways to solve this. But remember, we'll have to look for the quickest and the fastest way. Which is the quickest and the fastest way? Obviously, equation of trajectory is given. So we'll have to look for which is the quickest way to get this question done.
Fifth formula.
Which one?
The last formula.
The last form. See. The last form. Very closely, this last form creeps in without making any noise. Without making any noise, and this is a very, very important result. Obviously, you can get the answer without this result as well, but here you can get the answer straight away, my dear friend. So we use the last equation. We'll have to write this equation in that form. Let us first write that equation. Oops, why I'm using yellow color. Y is equal to x tan theta into 1 minus x by r. That was the form. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I will write this equation in the same form. Y is equal to, I have to take an x tan theta out. So 16x is taken out. 1 minus 5x by 4. 116 has been taken out. So 116 will come in the denominator. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Simple
sir.
maths. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then, sir, if you open and look at the universe, 4% of it's what we see. It's beautiful. This 4% represents this one. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So how much is my range? My range is 4 into 16 divided by 5. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
And the answer is 12.8 meters. Bacha, you got 1/4 of this answer. So probably you missed this 4. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, simple mistake. And it has cost you -5. You don't lose 1 mark when you do a question wrongly. You lose 5 marks. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So you've lost 5 marks. Anyways, can I bring the next question? Everyone has noted this down. 1 minute to note it down, and then I shall give you one more, 2 more, in fact. So that will cover and lock this question, this topic forever and ever and ever. Will not need more than this. Comes the next question. Everyone is ready for it?
Yes, sir.
This is question number 4. This may be from your sheet. This may be from your module. You have got the module, yes or no?
We got it, sir.
Probably from your module, question number 7, I think. Example number 7. Solve example. A ball is thrown from ground level so that it just clears a wall 4 meter high at a distance of 4 meters. Now remember, whenever this question comes, it will not come with a diagram. You're lucky that the diagram is given in this question. Normally, this question does not come with a diagram. And that what makes it a bit more delightful. A ball is thrown from ground level so as to clear a wall of 4 meter high at a distance of 4 meter, and it falls 14 meters behind the wall. Find the magnitude and direction of initial velocity of the ball. Figure is given below. Well, let's see who gives me the answer. You have 1 minute, 2 minutes to solve this. Yes, my dear friends, where are we? Obviously, we're in the class. I mean, where are we on the question? Any hope? It's a simple question, remember. Everything that is required to solve this question. The value of G is probably not given. You can take G as 10. Normally, when value of G is not given, that will not happen. You will take it as 9.8, but here you can take it as 10. So that you don't get trapped in that solving wala stuff. Any hope? No. Sir, hope is gone, sir. Shall I help you? Or you would do your karma and help yourself?
We are trying.
Try is good. I like when students try. I'll give you 1 more minute. 2 more minutes, chalo. The problem with this problem is we don't have an option also that you cannot tell me. Anyone got any answer? Do you want a hint? Hint or no hint? Now remember, whenever you see the value of x and y given, you are given the x coordinate and you are given the y coordinate. The first hint that you must understand is that this question has to be solved with equation of trajectory. Do we understand this? This equation has to be solved from equation of trajectory. The second hint is which equation that we must use. Look at the question. Here 4 is given and 14 is given. If you add this 4 with 14, what do you get? If you add this 4 with 14, you get the horizontal range R. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's it. That solves the question for us if you've understood this. So I will use this equation y is equal to x tan theta into 1 minus x by r. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of y, my dear friends?
4.
Huh?
4.
4. What is the value of x, my dear friends?
4.
What is the value of r, my dear friends?
18.
You just put these values here and you will end up with the value of tan theta. I will not tell you. I hope you can solve this. From here, you can get the value of tan theta as how much?
9/7.
9/7. That is correct. Now you got the value of tan theta as 9/7. Now it is pretty simple that how you can find out the range. The range is already known. You have to find out the initial velocity u. So now you can use the formula for range, my dear friends. Range is 2 times u square sine theta cos theta by g. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
The value of range is already known to you. It is 18. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The value of 2 is 2. Do you know the value of sine theta and cos theta?
Yes, sir.
Because you know the value of tan theta, you know the value of sine theta and cos theta. Tan theta is perpendicular divided by base. You take the square, root over 9 square plus 7 square, you will get the hypotenuse. You divide 9 by the hypotenuse, you will get sine theta. You divide 7 by the hypotenuse, you will get cos theta. Yes or no? I think the value of sine theta is coming as 9 by 130 ka root. Yes or no? And the value of cos theta is coming as 7 by 130 ka root. Yes or no? You can do it.
sir.
Yes or no? The value of G is already given as 10. Rest you can easily calculate. So I can just write it here. This implies 18 is equal to 2 by 10 u square 9 into 7 divided by 130. Are you getting me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
From here, you can find out the value of u square. You take the root, the positive root, and you will end up with the value of u. Yes or no? So I leave it up to you to solve this. Can you do it?
10 root 13 by 7.
Whatever it is, whatever you are getting. Here they have taken, in the answer, they have taken GS 9.8 and their answer is coming as root over 182. But that is taking GS 9.8. You have taken GS 10, so the answer will change somehow. Okay?
Okay, sir.
We understand this, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Can I have raise hand from everyone that we understand this, bacha? Okay, then we will end this. End this discussion on equation of trajectory with this question. One more question here on this, and then we will wind off this discussion on the equation of trajectory. So here is the question. Let me just put it for you. Question number, I think, 5. Number doesn't matter, and this is how the question look like. This will cover all types of question that are supposed to come or can come or likely to come, whether you're talking about JEE Main or you are talking about JEE Advanced. Find the value of theta in the given diagram so that the projectile can hit the target. Drum, drum and boom. The value of G is not given. You can take G as 10 meter per second square. I'll give you 2 minutes to solve this, and I would be very happy if you can solve this. And I know, and I know that you can solve this. Trust me, I know it. Solve the question. Don't chit chat. I know they are discussing the question. I'm just joking. Remember, it's a simple question. And in most of the questions that are there in physics, you must understand that they are Mostly question of maths rather than question of physics. In this question, as soon as you get the value of r, tan theta, you already know the value of r. This is a simple question of maths. Physics has got nothing to do with it. There's only two small steps of physics that we have used. This is the first step, put this formula. This is the second step, put this formula. Physics is only in these two steps. And this is how the questions are. Even the most difficult question that has ever come in any JEE, physics is only 2 or 3 steps. Rest is all maths. And your ability to solve simple things correctly, quickly, without mistakes. And as I told you, as a hint, whenever you see x and y, what do? What? I don't know, sir. I have just come in the class, sir.
First equation, sir, y equals to x tan theta minus g x square by 2u square cos square theta.
Yes, we use the equation of trajectory, but remember, see, I have chosen all those questions so that we can use almost all forms of equations and one form which looks very difficult to see, which is a form that looks most difficult. That is this form. But remember, in this form, you can find out the value of tan theta straight away. Do you understand this? So whenever you are supposed to find the angle, this is probably the form that you must go about. If the equation of trajectory is not given and you are supposed to find the angle, the blue form is the form that you must look at. And that is why I've given you this particular question. Do we understand this? There is a reason why I do anything. Remember, time is a luxury that we don't have. I don't waste time here. I make sure that I utilize each and every second of what we get in the class. I don't waste time. Yes. So we have to use that equation. I hope you have seen that equation. I'll give you 1 more minute. I don't have that much time because only 25 minutes are left and one more topic is left that we need to cover. So only 1 minute I'll give you. Give me the answer fast. Yes, my dear friends, do we have an answer?
Tan theta equals to 1 by and tan
Yes.
theta equals to 1.
It's a quadratic equation, my dear friends. So you should have two answers for a quadratic equation.
Yes, sir. Tan theta equals to 1 by 3 and tan theta equals to 1.
I think tan theta is 3 and tan theta is 1. These are the two answers. Let me check. Y is equal to x tan theta minus gx square by 2 u square into 1 plus tan square theta. I put the value Oops, y is not 20, x is 20. So y is 10 is equal to 20 times tan theta minus g is taken as 10. 10 by 2 is 5. 5 into x square is 20 square divided by u square, which is also 20 square. So this gets cancelled into 1 plus tan square theta. I can take this off. This becomes 2. This becomes 4. And I have this equation 2 is equal to 4 tan theta minus 1 minus tan square theta. I make mistakes in this. So please check if I have made a mistake. Then I will get this equation tan square theta minus 4 times tan theta, I think plus 3 is equal to 0. Yes or no? From
Yes,
here I will get two values of tan theta. Either tan theta is 1 or tan theta is 3. Yes or no, my dear friends?
yes, sir.
So either angle is 45 degrees or the angle is tan inverse of 3. These are the two answers that we have. So if this question comes in a JEE, it cannot come in JEE main because there's two answers. It will come in JEE advanced as a question with multiple correct answers. Do we understand this? Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
That brings us to an end of this particular subtopic of the main topic. The name of the subtopic was equation of trajectory, and we have used almost all variations of the equation of the trajectory and done all questions that are possible. I'll give you 1 minute to note this down, and then I'll move on to the last heading for this particular topic. Can anyone tell me what is the last heading? Yes. Have you noted it down? Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
What is the last heading, my dear friends? Huh? Don't know? Shameful. The first heading was, and we are lucky that I have a time machine and I can take you back. The first heading was vertical projectile. Ooh, projectile thrown vertically. Zoop, 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 zoop. The second heading was oblique projectile. Dung, 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 dung. Projectile thrown at an angle. Tung, 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 tung. Vertical is done. Oblique is done. What is left, my dear friend? Huh? Nothing. Horizontal projectile. The third type of projectile is horizontal projectile. No prizes for guessing what is going to happen. I cannot throw it from ground because if I throw it from ground, it will just go along the ground. So what do I do? To make a horizontal projectile, I take it to a height. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
I take it to a height and then I project it horizontally like this and I make it big. And then I project it horizontally, that becomes the horizontal projectile. This is point O, the point from where I have projected it. And since I have projected it in the horizontal direction, it is known as horizontal projectile. Yes or no? No, yes. Are say?
Yes, sir.
So this is horizontal projectile. What all things we have to know in this projectile is what is the time of flight, how much time it takes to fall on ground, what is the horizontal range, it will fall somewhere, it falls here. What is the horizontal range, R. What is the time of flight? Y written small t. Time of flight is always capital T. Then they can ask you what is the velocity at any time. At velocity at any time, we'll have two components, ux and uy. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Then they can ask you with what velocity it is going to fall on ground. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
So these are the things that they can ask: the horizontal range, the velocity at any point, and the velocity with which it falls. We also know how to solve it. Have you drawn this diagram, bacha?
Sir.
Have you drawn the diagram?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Drawn the diagram? Now, how are we going to solve this? We don't have any special method to solve this. So what are going to we do? What are we going to do? Is we are going to write the equation along horizontal and vertical. We are not going to solve it. We are going to write the formula straight away. But if you had to solve it, you will write the equation along horizontal and vertical. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Along the horizontal direction, initial velocity ux is u, and final velocity will always be ux along x because it does not change. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Acceleration along x is 0. Do we understand this? Initial vertical y velocity is 0. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
Vertical acceleration is g downwards. Therefore, it will be always taken as minus g. Yes or no?
Negative. Yes, sir.
So these are the initial conditions given to us, and using the equation along x and y axis, we can find out the time of flight. We'll not waste our time in doing that. I will just give you the results. The first result is time of flight, the time it takes to hit the ground. And it is the same time that we had seen root over 2h by g. Yes or no? No, yes,
Yes,
because the
sir.
initial vertical velocity is 0. So this is the same case of a body freely falling from a height h. Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
The second formula is for horizontal range, and horizontal range can always be calculated from ux multiplied by t. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That is the first formula. The second formula can be formed if I put the value of time as root over 2h by
Root over
g. Yes or
2h
no, my
by
dear
g.
friends?
Yes, sir.
And the next thing, let me take you here on this side. Then the next thing is the velocity at any point v vector. It will consist of vxi plus vyj. Yes or no, my dear
VYJ.
friends? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now this vx will always be equal to ux, and this ux was given as u. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This vy will be equal to u plus at. A is minus g, so I just put the value of t. It will be looking as minus gt at any time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Minus sign indicates that this is going downwards. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
From here I can find the velocity v ka magnitude, that will be equal to under root of vx square plus vy square. I can write it as u square plus gt ka square. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I can also find the angle it makes with the horizontal. Yes, and I'll just show you the angle because it has gone up. This is the angle that I'm talking about, my dear friends, theta. Do we understand this theta?
Yes, sir.
Tan of this theta, my dear friend, will always be given by Vy by Vx. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So it will always be given by Gt divided by U. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
These are the things that you must remember so that you can solve the question fast.
Oh,
Have you noted it down, the value of tan theta, my dear friends?
done, sir.
The answer, then the next thing is, with what velocity does it fall on ground? Number 4, on ground. With what velocity it falls on ground? So Vx component is always going to remain same as u. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The Vy component of velocity, it's same as free fall. Free fall. What is the velocity of free fall when it falls through height h? It will be minus 2gh, minus sign indicating that it is going downward. Yes or no, my dear friends? So I can find out the velocity ka magnitude. Velocity of ground ka magnitude, it will be equal to root over u square plus 2gh ka under root. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I can also find the angle at which it falls. It will be Vy, which is 2gh divided by u. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You can remember these things. If you can remember these things, all the questions you can do clearly. Okay? Hi, Kallu.
Hi.
Okay. You wanted to drink water and bottle was there with me. Okay. Do we understand this, bacha?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please note this down. Then we will just write the equation of trajectory for this, and we are done with horizontal projectile. We'll solve one question, and we are okay. Have you noted this down? Is there anything that you have not understood in this?
Done, sir.
Done, sir. Then the last thing, point number 5 is the equation of trajectory for this. And remember, the same equation is valid. Only thing is the value of tan theta. Theta is 0. Do we understand this? Angle is 0.
Yes, sir.
You just put the value of tan theta as 0. The equation of trajectory looks like this: minus g x square by 2 times u square. Do we understand this? And it looks very pretty now, very straightforward and very pretty. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It is as pretty as it can get. Physics is pretty. Physics is beautiful. Physics is great. There is nothing like physics. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, that takes us to one question, and that one question will solve most of our doubts. And this is the question that we are looking at. Again, I think it is from your sheet. One question does the job. So this is one question on horizontal projectile. And let us see if we can get the answer. All the three things have been asked here. A projectile is fired horizontally with a speed of 98 meter per second. Whenever 98 meter per second or 49 or 98 such things come, that means G has to be taken as 9.8, so that you get that correct root and all that. Do you understand this?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Projectile is fired horizontally with a speed of 98 meter per second. You can see 490 comes. Wherever 98 comes, 490 and 49 will come. From the top of a hill, 490 meters high, find the time taken to reach ground. Number 1. The distance of the target from the hill, that is the horizontal thing that we are asking, horizontal distance. The velocity with which the particle hits the ground, and you have 2 minutes to do this. Yes, bacha. Answer. Throw away the answer. Throw the answers at me, at my face. Yes. Huh? No one got the answer?
Sir, 10 seconds, sir.
10 seconds, sir. Remember, you can obviously solve this question using the actual equations, but as I said, what do I say? JE is a speed now. Test of your speed.
Test of speed.
So you just put the formula fast and get the answer. T is 2 times h by g ka root. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2 into, I think, 490 divided by 9.8 ka root, and you end up with 100. 100 ka root is 10 seconds. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The distance of target, that means they are asking you the range. So that is equal to ux multiplied by t. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 98 multiplied by t is 980 meter. It will fall at a distance of 980 meters. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Find the velocity with which it hits the hits the ground. So basically, they are asking you the speed. They are not asking you the direction. So they're just asking you the speed. So you can just straight away write this v as root over
Over
u square plus 2gh.
2GH.
Yes or no? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
That's it. And when you do this, both are coming as 98. So it will become 98 root 2. Yes or no? See, we have solved the problem so fast. And we have not done anything extravagant. The only thing is we do so many problems that these shortcuts come in our blood and we can remember them. So we understand this, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Everyone got the answers for this one?
Yes, sir.
So one last question. And many students get stumped by this question. They always ask me. This is a question I think from SC Verma as well. It was in SC Verma. I think so. Well, can you solve it? Obviously, you can solve it. That's why I'm giving it to you. This one, and this would be the closing question for motion in 2 dimension. The next class, what we'll start with? We'll start with relative motion, and I'll try to wind up relative motion in 2 classes, probably. Yes, here. An object is thrown between 2 buildings, 2 tall buildings. I've seen a lot of movies of Tom Cruise. I'm a diehard fan. I see a lot of Hollywood movies that jump from one tower to the next tower. Jackie Chan does it in a lot of movies, and he does his stunts all by himself. And there is not even a single bone that is not broken in his body. An object is thrown between 2 buildings. It's an object, not Jackie Chan. 180 meters from each other. The object is thrown horizontally from a window. He has jumped through windows many times. 55 meters above ground from one building, and he goes into the next window 10.9 meters above ground in the other building. Jackie Chan stunt. Find out the speed of operation. So that is how he calculates how much speed he should have. This is pretty wild speed. Anyways, take G as 9.8 meter per second square, my dear friends. The diagram is not there. You just draw the diagram correctly, my dear friends. Patiently, correctly. Voila, you will have the answer straight away at your disposal. You might see 10.9, why it is given 10.9 and all that. That is given just to make your calculations simple, nothing else. Every point is to just make your calculations simple. Do you have the diagram, or shall I draw the diagram for you? This is from your package also, I think. Draw the diagram. Just check the diagram that I have. Here it comes.
We got the same.
Well done. Then. So this is very simple. The only part is the calculation one. Do I have the answer? Yes, my dear friends. So you know that he has dived down in the vertical direction 44.1 meters. G is 9.8. Range, the horizontal range is given to you 180 meters to find out the speed of projection. There are many ways in which you can do this. I just want one. Just one. Do I have an answer? Yes, sir. No, sir. You don't have the answer, sir.
1 minute, so we are doing.
I shall wait. One minute.
Sir, it's 60.
Sir is 60. Yes, sir is not 60, but the answer is definitely 60. Yes, that is correct. There are many ways to do this. The first way is, you know height it has fallen. You know the value of G, so you can find out that time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
2 times H by G. And everything falls in such a way that 2 times H by G comes as 9, I think. So time comes at 3 seconds. Yes or no, bacha?
Yes, sir.
Then you know the range is U multiplied by T. Range is given as 180.
180.
Time is we have already found out as 3 seconds. So you can get the value of U as 60 meter per second. Or you could have done this in a without you could have done this in a different way. Yes, that is one way. Obviously, that is correct. You could have used what? Our old
Equation of
friend.
trajectory.
What?
We could also use the equation of trajectory.
Yes. Wherever you see that is already what I tell you. Wherever you see x and y, think about equation of trajectory. Think about trajectory. Think about trajectory. Y is equal to minus g x square by 2 times u square. And this is wonderful because everything looks so good. What is the value of y, my dear friend? Y is,
44 point.
remember, it is minus 44.1 because it is down. Na? Origin is here. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
So y is minus 44.1. What is my x?
180.
X is 180. What is my g?
9.8.
What is my 2? 2 is 2. The only unknown here is the value of u, and you can solve it and get your answer and stay happy. Do we understand this?
Yes, sir.
How many of you did it by the equation of trajectory? No one? Anyways, doesn't matter, beta. All the things are all roads lead to God. All roads lead to Rome. No matter how you do it, it's important that you do it. So I'll wind up this class here. I hope everyone has noted this down. We have finished first part of our kinematics, which is motion in 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D. We have solved all types of problems that are possible. In the next class, we will start with relative motion. Relative motion in 1D, 2D, and we will try to wind this up. I hope you have made your notes, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope you have made your notes, and if possible, I'll make a PDF of this and send it to your group so that you have this entire thing with you and you don't panic if you don't have notes, because this will be there. with you always. So I'll send that, and probably you will get it on your mobile phone and your mobile devices. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Chalo then,
Thank you
I'll
so
see you in
much.
the next class tomorrow and solve the other questions that are remaining from the sheet that I've given you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure. Sir.
Take care. Have a nice day. And if
Thank
you have
you,
any
sir.
doubt,
Have
please
a
ask me.
nice day.
God bless you all, better.
Thank you, sir.